Hi everyone, so Xray. Yes, it's not vintage, but it's a new kit. So this is the new Xray XB4 24. So this is the latest iteration. I've built one of these previously. I got the 2022. I thought I'd have a little dabble, try modern, ran it for free. At our club, you can run two, so obviously I just preferred to run the vintage, and it was just too much of a hassle running modern and vintage because you've got to race marshal, anything you need to do to the cars in between. So I just do this for fun, so I just ditched the modern, sold it on to my mate Gaz, and this is actually his that he's bought. So there's two versions of this. You get the carpet in the dirt up on here. We've got the carpet one. He's just sent me a message. I've got it. Do I want to build it? Yeah, I'll happily build it because these are really nice to build. So we're going to get it unboxed and see what it's all about. So the one I got was the dirt one. So that came with a centre diff. And I think this one is probably going to come with, doesn't actually say, but I've got a feeling this one's going to come with maybe a slipper, but we'll have a look. So if you're getting one of these, they do come fully sealed, so you've got tape sealed both sides. So if you're looking at one and then when it arrives the tape's not intact or it's not the original tape, it does mean that someone's possibly been in. So we'll get this cut, and then the outer sleeve just comes off. But yeah, we're going to be building this as well. So inside your sleeve, get your box, made in Europe on there. There isn't that's written on there, so obviously if you don't have a sleeve on it, that means 2024 carpet. So there'd be no way of seeing what model there is without the sleeve until you actually open it. So as with all Xrays, certificate of authenticity. So basically you know that it is a genuine kit. The instructions, stickers, window masks, and then everything just placed inside as per your modern ones. You do get wheels, don't get tyres. Obviously nowadays you don't get tyres, as tyres are going to be dependent on what you're racing on. So you get your front and your rears, and then all your bags. So basically once you get through into your bags, I don't know if it'll show up, but we'll look at this again. You basically get a little packing slip. So basically whoever's packed that bag in there, that's who did it. And then there's another one in there because obviously that bag then goes inside another bag with all the other bits. But yeah, everything's really nice on these kits. So that will be for the full shocks. So you get a nice array of pistons on there again as well. Carbon, it's nice thick carbon. It's probably about 4mm, 3.5, 4mm thick carbon. More carbon, steering servo. You get oils. This is nice to see. So you've got some 300, 400, 550 and 10,000. So I don't really understand the modern setups on this, but it's weird because to me that would be that you've got three. Yeah, it's definitely 400. You've got 3 oil options in there. You get some of the graphite grease, all hoodie as well, so it's all good stuff. More parts through with your carbon. Parts for the gear diffs, both in there. Fittings, so obviously full ball bearings. You're not going to get plastic bushings in this. The body on there. So again, it's just your your typical cab forward, a little bit of aero maybe. It feels fairly thick body as well. I mean, I know a lot of people, if you race sort of like your stock, you'll go for a thin body, but and then the wing just comes with your cutout on the back. I know a lot of them, they'll continue it across there, and then you have little lines so you can step it how you want to cut it. More carbon, UJs, lots of hardware. Springs, you get front and rear, 2 options as well. So you've got 2 sets of rears, 2 sets of front springs, so it'll be interesting to see what those are. Plastics, got your arms, got the pills. Don't know if these bits are alloy, they look like they're possibly alloy. Plenty of Velcro. So the black chassis, I don't know if that's damage. No, I thought that was some damage on there, but I think it's just sticky off the Velcro. But yeah, it's a nice chassis. Then you've got your chassis side plates, plastic, and then yeah, so this one's got a slipper by the looks in there. You've got your slipper pads, slipper plates, more carbon, so nice alloy bits in there. So yeah, so pretty much your standard sort of thing, but it is good to see 2 sets of springs. So we'll have to find out what these springs are, if they're different, soft and medium or medium hard, or if it's a setup that they advise in the manual. But for now, we'll get all this pulled over, and then I'll start building it. Right, so I've just brought you over, we can have a better look. So like I say, certificate of authenticity, serial number, so nice little thing to have. You've got your sticker sheet, so it's probably a generic type X-ray sticker sheet. Window masks, standard. Manual, we're going to come back to this because I've just found this. So, spare parts list, and this thing is pretty cool because you open it up, it just turns into a massive exploded diagram. So you can go through it all the little screws, everything's got its little part number on there. Obviously you have your differences between your carpet and your dirt. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Suggested tools, hardware, then all your option parts. So I'm guessing these are all your upgrades or etc. So instruction manual, obviously very important that we all read through all this. It's got all the tools, tips, and then so like a lot of them now, so basically you've got your carpet and dirt, so obviously the diffs are the same for each one, and then the dirt one goes through, so this will probably be the center diff, and then the carpet one. So you've just basically got to keep your eye out, so when it's dirt there, that if you've got the dirt version, that's specifically just for you. Carpet, dirt, and then obviously carpet specifically for carpet, specifically for dirt. So you've just got to take your time going through it, but yeah, these instructions are just absolutely amazing. So I've got a feeling that the 2 sets of springs, you've got a carpet and a dirt set. rear springs. So it'll tell you which ones are which, but it's good that you get a couple of selections. And there she is, all built. So it was a really easy build, to be honest. I've forgotten how easy these things go together. But yeah, really easy to build. Rolls really nice. Obviously there's no electrics in it, but yeah, rolls really nice. Suspension's nice and plush. Built it up just as the manual says for the carpet setup, so basically it will just be a basic carpet setup, but that's it all there. So I've got the slipper in there. I don't know how this works, but obviously I need to read up on it, but I'm not really too bothered because I ain't going to be running this car. Gaz is going to be running it. But yeah, all done. Really nice. Need to get rid of that sticky stuff off there still. But yeah, that's it. So you've got bits you can adjust. So basically your servo, where it goes in, you can move that back. You can actually adjust the wheelbase. I think you can drop it by about 4 mil. Bringing in to these holes, everything moves forward on those. Battery position, that can be moved. So you've got the 3 locating holes there. What you do need, I think it's this one. I think you've got to remove that if you're going to move the battery further back because it goes onto that. But yeah, absolutely great. Fully ball raced, steering, everything. Only thing I did notice in the instructions, when you're doing your turnbuckles, let me just find excuse me. So on your turnbuckles, every manufacturer, or most of them, they have this. So basically if you haven't got a way of measuring, you can build it, put it up against that. So 33.4. Just get this down, 33.4. It's not right. So as you can see, you can't use this as a definite guide. So you do need a set of vernier calipers or a metal rule just to get these set right. So that's one thing not to get caught out of when you're building it, because the first ones that I did them up to that, and then when I looked at it, it was just way out. But going through the car as you're building it, obviously you've got to build to your specific one. So it's things like the shocks. So you get all your different pistons, and then you do get a blank set as well. So the little set just up in here, these have actually no holes, so you can actually just drill them out specifically for yourself. So the dirt one obviously has the centre diff, the carpet one has the slipper clutch. So if you're building a carpet one, you ignore all this. But yeah, throughout it, it's got all the hop ups as well. So your option parts down there, you've got the composite ball joints. Nothing was hard on the build. There was nothing specific or special you needed. Obviously, you don't get ties in the kit. This is just what you end up with. Obviously, you have your body shell, you have your wing. They're still in the box. They've not been cut out because obviously they need to be sprayed up. But yeah, that's it all done. So hope you've enjoyed it. If you're looking to get in one, enjoy it. It'll be a cracking build. But that's it for me. Cheers, guys.